Salutations, this is Grem Devel. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress. This is no longer version 43.01, this is now 43.02. There's some very minor changes in the versions, most of which have to do with adventure mode, so I'm really not going to go over it, but we technically are on a better version. So I believe last time I mentioned that I would do some research about the aquifer and how to actually, because I think this level is actually not an aquifer level. I think we finally breached through the aquifer. But how to actually fix what I've already done here is a little complicated. And I'm pretty sure that what we actually need to do, and I know we built a screw pump last episode and we started pumping up to build a ramp right here. But I don't even know if that matters. What I'm going to do, I think what I need to do is keep the screw pump there. Keep pumping the water up from there. And then while a dwarf is pumping the water, wall off this area. That's what I think I'm going to have to do. If I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong. But that's as far as I can tell, that's what I have to do. Maybe I'm bad at reading instructions. That might be the case. If that is the case, then you get to watch my folly and hopefully learn a valuable lesson about following instructions and reading ahead. I do want to continue. I feel like building the walls here went pretty fast. Construction wall. And I really want to try to get as much of these walls done as possible today. And I think... I think we already checked the pasture last time, but I just want to check it again. So this tree right here is the end of the pasture. Okay. That's good. That's where we built. It's not a tree. I think it's the end of the wall. So let's build like that down here. And we'll build out of blocks. Cool. So they'll start working on that. We're getting closer to having an actual enclosed area here. What's going to take a long time is roofing it once we actually have an enclosure. But once we do have it roofed, our dwarves will stop being, upset by the rain. And they're not really upset, they're just kind of mildly annoyed. Look at all this thread, all this cloth. That's awesome. That's really going to be awesome to have that cloth industry. What do we have up here? These guys are just making cloth. It's on a repeat job, but I think it's on process plants spin thread. Is process plants... So that's not something... Weave thread into cloth. Yeah, that's not something that we... that's just something we have set as a repeat job. So let's stop doing that. Spin thread... process plants. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make spin thread into one of these work orders. So spin thread, and we'll just say I don't know, 20. And the conditions are going to be that we have reagents, a certain number of reagents and products. So the reagents will be that we need at least I guess you need to shear first. So maybe I'll do that too. But we'll say as long as we have I think even just at least one of these. And we have less than 20 thread, maybe? I want to say less than, or we have at most 40 thread. And we definitely have plenty of thread right now. Maybe I should make it 20, because we made this 20. It's fine for now, I can always add it later. And I also, let's see, I kind of want to add things for milking animals, instead of just doing that as a repeat job. We'll say add 10 milking animals as long as there are animals to milk. Oops, that's what I meant. Delete that. R and P. Oh. I feel like I should be able to put as long as there are animals that are ready to be milked, right? Restarts if completed, checks daily. Milk animal. What I want to do, add item condition. There are no, you can't add regions for this one. So I think what I might want to do is just have it always try to milk an animal if there's an animal to be milked. Why don't we try that? Milk animal, and if it doesn't, if something weird happens, we'll just set it as a perpetual order. Always milk animal. And the same thing with shearing. Let's always shear animals. And let's always make cheese as long as, just say make 10 cheese, as long as there is milk to make it. That should be a reagent, right? Yeah, milk. So as long as we have one, I guess, and not much cheese. I mean, it's always good to have cheese. We just keep making cheese until it comes out of our ears. So maybe as long as we have milk, make it into cheese. No, I mean, maybe if we have, like, less than 50 cheese. Because at that point, like, we don't need any more. We can do something else with the milk, I guess. Okay. I feel okay with all that. What was the other thing we had to do? Process plants? Is that a thing that was here? Process plants. 20, I guess. And we'll say conditions. I apologize for my voice today. If you've watched my RimWorld video, one of the latest ones, you will hear why that is. So you know what? I'm not going to tell you why, and that'll encourage you to watch the RimWorld video that I should have posted just a day or two ago, I think. Add item. No, a condition from regents. There are no products, I guess. So as long as we have 10 processable plants, I guess. Why don't we make that like 20, which is not satisfied right now. Okay, I like that. I guess that works. We can always tweak these things. Yeah. Okay. So that's done. Back to work here. All right, so we're going to rebuild that screw pump. That's what I want to do. Build machine, whoops, screw pump. And it'll be oriented a east way. Pumps from the east, that's right. And I think that should work. I think. Or does it need to go over it? No, I think this works. I think that's right. Cache blocks, da-da-da. So we're going to try this. We already know, we've already had one dwarf almost drown there, and they didn't. They were able to get up. So I'm not too worried about what could potentially happen if like someone gets tired of screw pumping and maybe they start screw pumping a little less efficiently. I don't know even if that's how it works with screw pumping, or with you know, like managing the screw pump. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get snails here. Snails, if you don't know, snails is, you can watch the episode a few episodes ago. We lost one of our main dwarves tragically in a tragic accident, which was tragically my fault. Deconstructing a floor. What was this supposed to be? They can get to that. Have they just not built that yet? Yeah, they just haven't built that yet. I don't think we're going to be able to get them. I just don't. If there's a way to, there might be a way to do it, but it sounds it would probably be incredibly complicated. It just kind of sucks to always be able to see his like floating corpse there as a reminder of how dumb I am. But that's how it is. That's how the game works. I also put in a bunch of jobs to decorate with bone, and I thought that would that they would use the stray dog mangled skeletons for that, but maybe skeletons don't work that way. Let me see real quick. Let me look up real quick if there's anything you can do with skeletons. Dwarf. Corpse, bone, skeleton. Okay, birds are tamed when butchering animals or taking apart skeletons. Skeletons are the last step of the rotting procedure. The skeleton has to be taken to a butcher shop and butchered. Oh. So skeletons can be butchered. Can we set these things to be butchered? Can we just add a butcher job, I guess? That should work, right? Is this our butcher shop? Add butcher a dead animal. Yeah. Let's add a couple of those. Because there are a couple of dogs. In fact, I think there are monkeys too. Why don't we just have that at repeat? Wait. Oh, it cancels. Need butcherable, unrotten nearby item. Maybe because it's not nearby? So maybe we need a stockpile for corpses that's closer? Maybe? They should move them here. Let's add corpses to that. Enable. And hopefully they'll now drag those corpses and this and the spider monkey corpse here too, if you see that. Hopefully now they'll drag that to the stockpile, and hopefully that'll be close enough that we can butcher the skeletons and make stuff from the bone. Okay, turkeys still haven't had babies, but I'm pretty sure those white circles in their nests are eggs, which is good. Okay. Okay, how we doing here? Did we build? Yep, screw pump's built. Let's start it. And then we're going to have some fun underneath. Okay. Whoops, pause it. Okay. Don't want to tire him out too much. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? I think let's dig out this one first, and immediately dig out that. And then we're gonna put a wall here, and then a wall here. That's what we're gonna do. Hopefully someone will, yep, okay, they're going to do it. Cool. That's done. Build. No one fell down here, right? Okay. Build construction wall right here out of blocks. Okay. Now this might be a little annoying because they're going to keep coming down to like we might get a lot of cancellations, but that's just what we're going to have to deal with. Keep trying. Yep. Just gonna keep trying. If this is super boring, I can try to work on this like off camera. It was initiated. It'll just keep getting closer and closer. But I don't know if you guys want me to do this off camera, partially constructed. Because, like, doing this sort of thing is when things can go horribly, horribly wrong, and that can be entertaining. Right? I think I'm getting better at, like, you know, letting them, like, figuring out when the construction's done and then unsuspending it. This is going a little faster, I think. But it's got to be a little boring, right? I don't know. I mean, no one's complaining yet. But feel free to complain. That's what I'm here for. To listen to your woes. Man, sure is taking a while. Come on, guys. Bullhead's got to be tired of. All right, awesome. How are you? Like I worry about Bullhead. I don't know how much like energy it takes to do that. I guess we can just look at his moods. Friendship is forever. I don't know if you can tell like if he's tired or not. He's currently more rude, more fearless. Health? Maybe it would say in his health if he was tired. General. Yeah, I guess he's fine. I guess he's fine right now. So let's build a wall here now. And this wall should, I think, be a little easier. Come on. Here, dwarfy, dwarfy, dwarfies. Do 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 do. Initiated. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I kind of do worry that... What? Oh. It's all these. Something happened with all these. Taken by a Oh. So one of our migrants that we don't care about over here is taken by a Fey Mood. If you don't know about in Dwarf Fortress, sometimes people are taken by strange moods or Fey moods, stuff like that. And usually that means that they are inspired to make some kind of legendary artifact. If they can't make the artifact because either they don't have a workshop to make it or they can't find the materials to make it, they go crazy. So that dwarf is going to go berserk and probably do a lot of damage to all the other dwarves here, but we don't care about any of these dwarves, so we're just going to ignore them. The only bad thing is, like, it would be good if our dwarves here could get in, like, strange moods, because strange moods are also what, like, they will automatically increase your dwarf's skill in whatever it was they wanted to make to legendary status, which would be really good for our dwarves. But if there are all these other dwarves just hanging out that we don't care about, they're going to get those strange mood procs. So I don't know. Oh, anyway, so I was saying, like, I'm a little worried. So this system, this work order system, is really great. But I feel like maybe it takes something away from, like, from the entertainment of a Let's Play, because, like, now all that stuff is just self-managed. And maybe it's boring to watch, like, a YouTuber manage that stuff, but that's just part of the game. Come on. Keep working. It says it's nearly done. Nearly done. I feel like we've almost done, like, almost everything we can do before, like, without stone. I don't know what... I guess I could start making training weapons? Let's go to the top here. Alright, they built this area. That's what we can do. We can just keep building this out. I think just here is fine. We'll just make it one big room like this. We will want to do a drawbridge. In fact, we do that. And we'll put a drawbridge in those three spots. A drawbridge just being like a, so they can, like, go in and out there safely. And bridge. Okay. It's going to be like that. And it's going to raise in that direction towards the west. That works. And we'll also make that out of acacia blocks. Cool. Now, of course, we don't have mechanism, so we can't actually close it yet. But it is what it is. It'll be good. It'll be important for later. Construction nearly done. Come on, guys. Give Bullhead a break from pumping. Give him a break. So yeah, if this level under here was an aquifer level, we wouldn't have to manually pump. But because we are able to, like, to do this construction, yes, nice, very nice. To do this construction and wall this stuff off, that's like by having, like, a manual screw pump. Oh yeah, and you see that little downward arrow icon? That means he's tired, I'm pretty sure. So stop pumping, but we're gonna leave the screw pump there because we still have stuff to wall off here. But we're gonna give Bullhead a break because he really needs one. Just making sure I didn't accidentally leave a dwarf there. Okay. So that's progress. We've built off 2 walls here, which means that we can eventually and will eventually wall off all of this, which means we will be able to get down to this level, which is not an aquifer level, which means no more water will, like, fall down in there. That stuff will dry up, and we'll be able to actually mine on, like, layers of stone. Yeah, this is chalk. I mean, I should have just realized, like, chalk is a kind of, like, it's a stone layer. It's not like sand or silt or anything like that. So, yeah, we are making progress. Things are looking hopeful. Man, they do build these walls fast, don't they? Okay, build, construction, wall. Good thing we have so many acacia blocks. Right there. Acacia blocks. Now, this is the area that we... this area right here is where we had told them to fish. So maybe I'll make another little drawbridge like here. Yeah, build construction wall. Let's see. Maybe right under there. T-wood blocks? Sure. And then bridge like that, and raises towards the east. That way they'll be able to get out there and do like fishing and like have access to the lake, or the water of murdering, I should say. And then we're gonna keep building, construction wall. I don't know how. I think we should actually go below the beehive. This is gonna be a pretty big area, and it's gonna be a pain to roof off. But I do think we have the wood to do it. I think. And it'll actually at least it'll give our dwarves something to do in the meantime. Oh, look at that. You see that on the stepladder? And this dwarf, yeah, this dwarf is picking fruit. Indigo is picking fruit. That's so cute. I love that. This is the first time I've seen someone actually like do that. Been rained on. But everyone seems still pretty happy. Especially considering that she, you know, she's the one that's in mourning for her lover, snails. Just picking fruit. What kind of tree is this? Pomegranate. It's getting pomegranates. Good job, Indigo. I like it. And whoever this is, Bullhead is building this bridge. All the dwarves can construct walls, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. At some point, when we're ready to build the roof, we'll build some scaffolding on the outside so they can climb up on top. And hopefully they'll be able to do that. I don't know if we're gonna need to build like support columns or anything. I don't know. If you think that's important, that like for this size of building, if like having a support column for the roof in certain places is going to be important to prevent like a cave-in, like a collapse of the roof, please let me know, because that I could easily make a stupid mistake like that. But otherwise, oh, they can't get here because of whatever this is. I think that's a tree. It is. Cut that tree. I think that must have just like I don't know. Chop it down. Okay. So we're going to lose a bunch of probably all the logs from chopping that down, but that's okay. I want them to be able to get up there. I don't know how we're doing on wood. I mean, we have a bunch in the stockpile here. Like all these all around are wood. I'm not going to worry about it until we actually like run low. Because there are plenty of trees. Build constructions, build some more walls. I do want to give Bullhead like a pretty decent break before we start working on the aquifer again. And again, if it's not something you want to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll do it off. Like I'll just do that off screen, off recording, and then come back when it's done. But if you do want to see me complete it, that's okay too. I can do whatever. Toikies. How are we doing on our stocks? Our drinks are only 82. But I think that's okay. Our farms are doing okay. We could make another farm. Oh, wow. Wait. How come we can make all these vines and stuff? Does that mean that this place is above ground? Usually it only lets you build... So you see this farm here, it has all these different plants that we could plant. And usually it only does that if the farm plot is above ground or has ever been above ground. Which is kind of confusing because this area here is covering it, and this has never been above ground. What? Is that a bug? I feel like that shouldn't be. Look at all this stuff we can plant if we have it. That seems wrong. We can build pineapple plants. I want to do that. I want to build pineapple plants. That's summer. In the winter, we can build winter melon vines. Yes. And then spring, tomatillos. And then autumn, and I'm kind of did this staggered. I mean, rice is good, right? Cave wheat. What can't you get? Yeah, cave wheat you can't get. Although, that's not an above ground plant. I feel like maybe we just want more pineapples. And then over here, we have... Alright, let's go back to plump helmets, because apparently we have seeds for those again. Then pigtails, plump helmets. And let's build another... I feel like it's time to build another farm plot. Huh. Could we make... I mean, we could make it... I guess it's fine. Build a farm plot there. That's okay for now. We'll give Indigo some time to make that. Okay. Yeah. I like our dwarves. They should be able to get to that tree to chop it down. Again, I'm sorry for all this cancellation spam in the bottom. All these messages that for all these doors that we don't care about. Ooh! Poults have hatched! Yay! Look at that! We have all these little turkey chicks. That's awesome. We have little turkey chicks. Which means that I'm going to open this door because now that we have all these like turkeys that are going to grow up, I think we can actually start eating some of those eggs. Let's make it passable. But we're not going to make it pet passable. So doors can get in there, but that's it. And is this a pasture? Yeah. Let's, I want to expand this to like all of this. But I think the only way to do this is to get rid of it, remove this zone, and then make a new one. It's going to be, oh yeah, so we're gonna place it. It's gonna go all the way over here, and oh, whoops, did that wrong. All the way over there. It's going to be a pen. And animal training, why not? Set it, and we're gonna put all the toikies in here and the poults as well. Wow, look at all these. I think we have a lot of these guys. At some point, we will, like, once these grow up, we will just start slaughtering some of them. Obviously, not all of them can take the nest boxes. And I really don't think we need more than 10 nest boxes. Because we only have 6 dwarves. Like, they can only eat so much turkey and so many turkey eggs, right? But that's cool. I'm very happy we actually finally have some baby turkeys, and our turkey industry and turkey egg industry is in full force. Very nice. Okay, good. That tree is being set to be cut down. There goes, I assume, Serenity to do it. You're Serenity, right? Yeah. Timber! Oh, I thought that would be better timed. Timber! There we go. Oh, good, and now she's building that staircase. Okay, so let's forbid all of these things. Forbid. Actually, I think I just said like a whole like area to be forbidden, but that's fine. Is there? Oh, let's forbid all these. And all this stuff is still forbidden, right? Forbid. I'm not going to forbid snails. Okay, that's all forbidden. Okay. Okay, and again, I don't think that this downward staircase will actually let them get snails, but I figured we might as well try. Oh, wait, is she deconstructing that? Maybe she's deconstructing that. I can't even remember what she's doing. Whatever she's doing, it's taking a while. I guess we can take a look. Serenity. Remove. Yeah, so she's removing that. Oh, because I think maybe we had placed it in the wrong place, and I wanted to put it right over snails, which would be here instead of here. Yeah. I mean, we can try it. Again, I really don't think it's going to work, but we might as well. So let's... we'll have to put a floor there first, and then we can build that stairs. Okay. All right, our walls are going well. Let's keep doing that. Build walls. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's about as low as we'll go right now. We can always expand later if we need to. Oh, man. I think I am running out of blocks. Although I'm not running out of... Oh, we still have logs. And I think we have... They should... now that if we're low on blocks, they should automatically make more. Is this... What is this? Colony man. So that'll actually be a good test of the auto build stuff. What is this? That is weird. Oh, winter melon vines. Oh. We just have, like, vines growing. Winter melon vines. Winter melon vines. Very nice. Cool. So those grow up here, and we're also going to be planting some of those on our farm plots. Okay, so we're still waiting on that. Indigo must be busy doing something else. Maybe she's up here in the trees. Oh yeah, look at who's that? Yeah, a couple of dwarves are up here picking stuff. Oh, so I guess Snowflake must do that too. The spider monkey looks very wounded, but not dead. They didn't butcher these. Oh right, they haven't dragged the skeletons to this stockpile yet, which I thought they would have by now. Corpses. Refuse. I mean, corpses are in there. Skulls are in there. Hopefully, they just haven't had the time to do it yet, because they really need to do that. Ghostly animal caretaker has risen and is haunting the fortress. Okay, but he's over here. Which I'm fine with. So again, like, I feel fine if, like, I guess these guys might die and become ghosts, and that's fine as long as they only haunt people they know, which are only the people over here, and not any of my dwarves. As long as they don't actually come into this fortress. I think I'm totally fine with that. In fact, that's good. The more, like, bad stuff that's over there to prevent migrants and like, maybe even, like, kill them immediately when they come, the better. Yeah. These poor guys. These poor dwarves. It's just a mass of just, like, starving, crazy dwarves. And diplomats, like, merchants, too, that just don't know what to do. I feel like they're going to go cannibal like my RimWorld game. Okay, well, speaking of my RimWorld game, this is a good opportunity to stop this episode and let you go watch that, if that's your thing. If not, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed playing with me. I enjoyed playing with you, and I will see you next time. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good day.